is a men's WarGames match. The rules of the match are as follows. Two teams will be contained in separate cages, with one member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The team with the advantage will be the first to have a member released into the match. Once all competitors have entered, WarGames officially begins. The match could be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. Now, let the WarGames begin!
Make way for the head of the table.
From Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Champion and the WWE Champion, the OTC, Roman Reigns.
The Tribal Chief once again setting foot inside WarGames.
Yeah, who could forget his first time inside this structure, which actually led to a Bloodline victory.
Reigns led by example that night, but he was the last competitor to enter the match. Tonight, he's starting the match.
WarGames may be one of the most barbaric structures in WWE, but the head of the table is more than ready. Word is that the champ was actually asking for this to be a title match, but the officials backstage wouldn't allow it. That is how competitive he is.
The unpredictable badass of WWE is here.
From Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 230 pounds, Braun Breaker.
Being the one to kick off a WarGames match is not easy. There's tons of pressure resting on you to get your team off to a good start.
Well, lucky for him, he won't have to wait too long until the cavalry arrives.
That's right. This team will have the numbers advantage here, but it's not so easy to capitalize on that advantage.
Well, it's only a matter of moments now until we find out if he's up to the challenge that is WarGames. This is a guy who always seeks out the highest level of competition, and I think he'll get it tonight.
First two competitors in WarGames facing off against each other, setting the pace to kick things off.
These first few minutes of the match are crucial, Cole. If you're going to end up at a numbers disadvantage soon, this is the time to even the odds before the next competitor even has a chance to come in. On the other hand, if you're going to end up with the advantage, then you have the opportunity to wound your prey sooner rather than later.
Absolutely, Corey. These opening moments are so important, so vital in a match like this.
Arms trapped.
Oh, just endless knee strikes.
And any one of those shots could take you out for good. And that canceled out Reigns' offense.
There's the double axe handle.
Placed him in the corner here.
Uh-oh.
Right into the ring post. What impact!
Textbook jumping clothesline.
Oof.
Sidewalk slam! Almost drove him through the ring.
The countdown hurtling towards a shift to the status quo. He's got control.
Spiked with a Uranagi. Out of of the small holding cage to only make way toward the beaches of Normandy.
And you have to think there's a little more strategy coming into play at this point in the match.
For sure, and that strategy might need to come down to a minute detail. Not just who's competing at what time, but even the types of moves you use. All short-term decisions that will be key to long-term success.
Through the ring door and adding a bit of leverage to the situation.
And Reigns reverses.
Both superstars countering one move after another.
Oh, did you hear that?
Boom! Slam!
With authority.
Oh, God!
Forearm smash!
Textbook jumping clothesline. Oof.
What a display of strength here.
Oh my God!
On a stomp.
As rough a landing as there can be, thrown right on top of the metal.
Here comes the buzzer. The numbers advantage vanishes with this next entrant.
Another warrior about to enter the fray. Here to balance the and now he's looking to lock in this submission.
Sleeper holds in.
Even with a tap out, this submission can't end. Needs to free himself from the sleeper. Needs to break this submission. Fighting with everything he has.
This is a situation you want to avoid.
You can tell he's feeling it now. This fight is pumping him up. Seated on their opponent, trapping their arms
To the back of the neck. And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind. Ooh. Gets lifted into position.
Picture perfect example for when you just want to put someone down with authority. Thunderous club comes down. Very effective.
Clothesline. Entering even more dangerous territory. Scaling the WarGames cage wall.
I don't like what he's thinking here. Not one bit.
And the balance of power is about to shift with this upcoming entrant.
Insulting. A shot like that to the ego can really shake you up mentally. Here they come, looking to give their team the upper hand as soon as possible.
Meanwhile, we have Roman Reigns.
This is troublesome for Reed.
Back suplex, no! Driven down.
Entering the ring and assessing the situation.
Right to the back of the neck. What a blow.
Good night.
Hoisted up high here. Fights out of trouble with a barrage of strikes.
Here's the pump handle. Suplex.
Launched. Sent him clear into the other ring.
Steering clear there. Systematic attack on that arm.
Picked up and being carried around now.
Crashing down with a vertical suplex.
And seconds left before the odds are evened here.
Fast thinking saved him there.
Charging toward the ring and looking to even things up.
How much longer can these superstars continue to fend off defeat?
Every obstacle's been met with equal measures of tenacity. It's going to take a lot to close this one out.
Searching under the ring, thinking something there can give their team a boost. Boom, what a punch. And meanwhile, Breaker.
Does that pulls it out for
Samoan drop.
Showing out their deadlifting prowess and just tossing their opponent like they're nothing.
Superman punch from Reigns.
Can Reed come back from that?
It is absolutely deafening in the building right now. Laid out with a Frankensteiner.
Boom!
Oh, what a slam. And a well-executed move we just saw there.
Jimmy saves himself.
And taking even more damage to his head here.
He might want to start protecting himself better.
We've got a numbers advantage incoming as the countdown is about to run out.
The WWE Universe is pouring more fuel on his fire right now.
Bursting out of the cage, eager to capitalize on the situation.
Down with a Frankensteiner. Planning something big here.
Taking flight.
What a splash.
Evades the attack. Whoa! Turn that kendo stick into a bomb. Man, he is more than fired up right now. Oof!
It's been a struggle, but
To a close.
what impact.
He's got his sights locked in now. Ooh, merciless looking blow.
He's got him here. He's got him.
And
Wicked clothesline.
uh-oh, it's the red, white, and blue Thunder Bomb. 21 connects.
But back to Drew McIntyre.
Jay is out. That is it.
Oh, devastating boot. No surprise that what we're witnessing is trending.
Forget trending on social media. The motion in the arena is turning the lifters to.
Things will get back to an even playing field with the next entrant.
Taking the spike to the WarGames trench is going to do a lot of damage before the match even starts.
Like a bat out of hell and about to even things. Reed is no coming back from Reigns after that.
Numbers about to be even, but not before he brings in a little backup from the outside. With the final entrant now.
What a spear by Reigns! Wow, Reigns nailed it!
And a kick out of only one.
He refuses to stay down.
He might have him.
Then we see Reigns. And a quick kick out.
What a jaw-dropping show of strength this late into the match.
To the throne. Future shock.
Logan Paul looks
Setting up.
And an inverted atomic drop. Beautiful gator roll.
Vicious, downright savage club right there.
And Reed, wasteland.
Claymore delivered.
That might be all Drew needs. Take off.
So laid by Bronson to the sky. Starting to scale up the WarGames wall. He's from the top.
Fends it off. Good counter.
Logan Paul might just have it.
And he kicks out of the pin at one.
Refusing to get.
This could be it. Breaker with the cover.
Oh, breaking up the pin.
And Reigns. Does that miss now?
Pretty puzzle.
muscle memory's got to be taken. Will Bronson get back up? Beautiful transition. And now the cover.
The WWE Universe, and that will end it.
Here are your winners. Roman Reigns, Jey Uso, and Sami Zayn, the Bloodline.
They fought hard for this victory and certainly earned it. A valiant effort from the losing team, but they just weren't good enough.
I still cannot believe what we saw here tonight. A lot of back and forth in this match, but you can't deny that the best team won here tonight.